Anthropic just released prompt caching. It makes using AI up to 90% cheaper and 85% faster. I figured it'd be easier to explain how prompt caching works with a demo. So, this is Claude Dev. It's a VS Code extension where you can use Claude as an autonomous coding agent where you give it a task and it goes off and accomplishes it one step at a time. So right now I have it set up to use OpenRouter. Now I have it set up to use OpenRouter, which does not support prompt caching. So I'm going to ask it to read my open files so I can ask questions. Okay, so far we've sent 20,500 tokens to the API with a total cost of 7 cents. Now I'm gonna ask it, what did you think of my code? And this API request is setting up, again, the entire system prompt, tool schema, conversation history, everything, because nothing's stored on OpenRouter's backend. It's all stateless. So if you notice the token count, right now it's at 20,000 and it ballooned all the way up to 37,600 and almost double the total API cost for this task so far. So you can imagine the further along a task or conversation that you go, the more expensive it gets, the longer it takes for these requests to complete. So I'm going to exit out of this and switch to Anthropic, which now supports prompt caching. Hit done. Now I'm going to ask it to read the files so I can ask questions. Okay, so if you look at the prompt cache row, it shows us how many tokens are stored on Anthropic's backend, and then how many tokens it read from that cache for requests so far. So it's stored the files that it's read, and all the conversation history and the system prompt, tool schema, everything on the backend. So now when I ask it questions like, what did you think of my code? All that's being sent to Claude is my message. None of that context from before has to be reprocessed. And this significantly reduces cost and processing speeds. And we're done. So these input tokens are $3 per million tokens. The output are $15 per million tokens. The cache writes are 375 per million tokens, and the cache reads are 30 cents per million tokens. You'll notice that the vast majority of token processing were the cache reads, making our requests way cheaper and a lot faster. And So far, Anthropic has support for Claude 3.5 Sonnet and Claude 3 Haiku, which Claude Dev is updated to support. So check it out. Let me know what you think.